Hello and good morning, Noble Bear fans. Whether you're a kid, adult, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, friend, whoever you are, we're so excited to have you join for the 4th annual Dental Lodge Classic. My name is Trevor Lorenz, and I'm going to be announcing for you guys today. Now, I will tell you, it's been a long break, especially for the girls over Christmas. They didn't get the chance to play anybody or scrimmage anybody, so we are very excited today. It's definitely a cold one. I'll tell you that. It's about 18 degrees outside, but you add a little bit of wind, and it feels like 0. So I know we're in for a cold one. Make sure everybody's safe traveling here. Also, if you're joining us from Tecumseh, welcome. I will be as unbiased as possible. This is a Noble Bears broadcast, so we're going to be talking more about the Bears than we are the Tecumseh Savages at this point. And we're very excited to have you guys as well, though, getting a chance to watch your kids. So I'm going to go over some of the players today. We'll start with Tecumseh. Number 0 is going to be Jaden Wilson. Number 1 is going to be Serenity Jackway. Number 2 is going to be Chloe Stevenson. Number 3 is Sadie Boatman. Number 5 is Cadence Oliver. Number 10 is Ashlyn Tooley. Number 11 is Kensley Warden. Number 12 is Samantha Swaggart. Number 13 is Kaylee Lewis. Number 20 is Katie Overstreet. 21 is Paige Lothar. Emily Gage is number 23. Chantel Evans is number 32. And Reagan Berry is number 35. Those are going to be your players for the Tecumseh Savages. And now to your Noble Bears. You have freshman guard, number 0, Rayleigh Steely. She has been an absolute player throughout this part of the season so far. She knows how to run the offense so very well and make sure everybody gets a chance to get the ball and have a wide open look for a bucket. Next is junior guard, number 10, J.C. Vincent. She's also going to be another one of your starters, right along with Rayleigh Steely. Next is junior forward, Mackenzie Hickey, number 11. Then after her is sophomore, freshman, number 14, Emerson Tugas. Following her is sophomore guard, Araceli Martinez. She'll be number 15. And following up, the shooter, the one who can make it rain from range, junior guard, number 21, Landry George. She, even last year, could just absolutely make the ball fall in the bucket from downtown. And she's doing the same this year. Now her sister following right behind her is freshman center, number 23, Hayden George. After her, you have sophomore forward, number 25, Taryn Cottrell, again. Then you have senior center, number 30, Landry Barefoot, who's rebounded the ball so well for the Noble Bears this far into the season, and I'm pretty sure she continues to do so. Then last but not least, following the lineup is senior center, number 34, Marshall Taylor. And that is your lineup for the Noble Bears, and they are coached by Lindsay Vandenberg. So we're going to take a quick break here, let some time pass as we're warming up the game. Everybody's getting stretched, everybody's moving around, and we're very excited to have you guys. So we'll be back here on noblebears.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care, We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
All right, and welcome back here on NobleBears.tv. Today is a very packed gym for this early in the morning. You have about 12 elementary schools sitting just directly in front of you, and I'm sure there's a lot more coming in. I know buses just keep unloading, and teachers are everywhere, and players are everywhere, so we're in for such a great day today. This will be awesome, especially for these kids getting a chance to go on a little field trip, getting to watch their Noble Bears play, so nothing too hard for any of the teachers taking them, and bus drivers taking them as well. So this is a great opportunity for them to watch some basketball and have some fun with their friends. So I will tell you a couple of key factors for the Noble Bears today. Because they haven't played in forever, I think a big part is going to be scoring early. I think they have to find ways, whether it's right next to the rim in the paint or it's at the free throw line, maybe outside for three, they have to find ways to score early just to get back into a groove since they haven't played in forever. The next thing that comes with not playing is you have to focus on your fundamentals and make sure that you do the little things right. I think it's important that the Noble Bears don't slack away from what they've been taught just because they've been on a break. I'm sure they've been practicing over the break, but haven't gotten the chance to use those. So it's important that they use their fundamentals today and really make sure they're sharp-minded. And I think another key to the game, last but not least, I think they really need to enjoy today. Basketball's fun. You don't just do it because you have to. You do it because you love what you do. So I think it's important for all these girls today. I think that's key for both sides, as Tecumseh and Noble as well, just to have some fun. This is a tournament, getting to come in and play some good competition. There's a lot of great competition here. So I think it's important for both teams. A little bit how this tournament's going to go. To start the day, I'll talk just about the girls' side. Noble and Tecumseh are going to play each other here in about 5 minutes. And then following them, you're going to have McAllister and Bridge Creek playing, and they're going to be playing at 1 o'clock. As long as things run on time, they should play at 1 o'clock p.m. Next, following up is Duncan versus Perkins. They'll be playing at 4 o'clock later tonight. And one of the later games before the last boys' game will be St. Mary's and Blanchard. So they'll be playing at 7 o'clock tonight. So we're in for a very great day of basketball, 3 full days. So you'll get to watch Noble Bears TV Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll only be covering the Noble Bears and what they do. But for the most part, it'll should be some good basketball. I'm sure other people will be posting the Squirtle scores. And if you can, get down here and watch a good game. So I know a lot of parents are at work today and a lot of family are. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to watch Noble and Tecumseh play. And then the Noble Bears will play Bridge Creek next, so you'll get the chance to watch that, which we will be covering. And then that'll be that. I know you guys are probably a little confused. You haven't heard Matt Lorenz's voice yet. He will not be here today. He's got some stuff he's got to do. So I will be doing this today for you guys and without my partner in crime. So should be a great day for some basketball. We're watching both teams warm up here. We're just seeing the bucket fall in, or the ball fall in the bucket over and over again. So I'm watching Tecumseh's side and can't seem to see a miss, and same with Noble. So they're making it rain from all over. So very excited for a day of basketball, and I just can't believe how many kids are in here. You got a few parents, a few grandparents, but kids are packing the stands right now. So this is good stuff. Very special thank you, David Rowden, for making all this possible. He always does such a great job with all of the NobleBears.tv, and he makes sure everything's running right. The reason why we're able to do this is because of him, so you always got to give a big thank you to that guy. So I think we're going to take a quick break here at NobleBears.tv just before the national anthem plays, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll. So we'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
All right, and the Noble Bears have just taken the bench. They are ready to rock and roll, getting some fist bumps from the refs over here, and Tecumseh looks to be doing their kind of last-minute stretching as the bell rings. So we are ready to tee things off and tip it up. So I know these officials, I've seen them a couple times before. They do a great job, and I'm thinking they'll be here for most of the day. So very excited. We got some clapping going on, some last kind of final coaching strategies being talked over, and I'm thinking everybody's ready. So we're going to take this headset off for a second, and we're going to do the national anthem, which should be playing right about now.
For today's matchup is the Tecumseh Lady Savages and the Noble Bears. If you would, please direct your attention to the flag as we play our national anthem.
You guys gotta love that. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and you get to hear the greatest song in the United States of America. What a beautiful day for some basketball. That just sets the day off correctly. We're gonna start with the Tecumseh Savages as we go over our starters, letting them clap it up. And your first player off the bench is gonna be number 0, Jaden Wilson. Following her is number 1, Serenity Jockway, and she's a sophomore. Number 11, junior, Kinsey Warden, is going to be the third one off the bench. Next after her is sophomore, number 12, Samantha Swaggart. And following, last but not least, is number 35, Reagan Berry. Now let's go over your Noble Bears. You would think with this many kids, they'd be clapping a whole bunch. Number 0, freshman guard, Rayleigh Steele, the first one off the bench for the Lady Bears. Next, following her, is junior guard, number 10, J.C. Vincent. Next after her is the shooter, junior guard, number 21, Landry George. After her will be sophomore forward, number 25, Taryn Cottrell. And last but not least, number 30, senior, Landry Barefoot. Those are going to be the starters for your Noble Bears. And they're coached by Lindsey Vandenberg. Great day for some basketball. There's some last-minute talking from the Noble Bears. Tecumseh's already ready to rock and roll at midcourt. The refs seem to be getting in their spots. Kids aren't loud just yet, but I'm sure they will be. great day for some basketball. So looking over, the boys basketball team is sitting just in the corner of the stands, and they look in tune. The cheerleaders are ready. Cameras are out. Tecumseh's cheerleaders are ready. And I think we're ready over here. It's time to tip it off. Whistle's blown, and the Tecumseh Savages are going to start with the ball first, which is going to put the Noble Bears on defense. It looks like the Bears, as of now, are in a man defense. I know a lot of times they like to really move a couple of things around and play some different looks. So that's a miss by the Savages, and the ball's going to get moved up the court by J.C. Vincent. So it looks like there's going to be something set up by Rayleigh Steely. She's going to pass it right inside. It's going to be a turnover by the Noble Bears. They get back really quick on defense, though. The Savages are holding it on the perimeter, and a turnover by the Tecumseh Savages. So Steely's getting down the court. Great pass to J.C. Vincent and a wonderful finish. That's 2 big points to start the game off just right. What a pass by Rayleigh Steely to fit that gap. It's a 3-point shot just off the front of the rim. It's going to be a rebound back to him. That's 2 points for number 1. That is Serenity Jockway. Steely's going to look to set something up again. Clearing out her teammate. It's going to be a steal. Pass up, and 2 more points for that's number 11 this time, Kensley Warden. Bears are moving it down the floor pretty quick to get something set up. Keeping the ball on the outside perimeter. It's a 3-point shot by George. It just doesn't find the rim. Pass inside. Yeah, her feet got just a little bit tangled up, so when she caught that ball, she was almost tripping, it seemed like, and they're going to call that for a travel. So Tecumseh is going to take possession as the Bears play defense. Landry George out guarding the ball. Ball stays on the perimeter. It's a screen up top, and they're going to call her for a travel as well. So it's back-to-back travels. So it's going to be Noble Bears basketball. Steely looks over to the sideline, looks to Vandenberg, see to get the play. Passes it to Vincent. Finds somebody inside. Ball's getting moved around pretty well by the Noble Bears right now, finding Barefoot inside. I think that was just barely tipped by one of the Tecumseh players, and they're going to take possession here. Bears are playing good defense so far to this point. It's a shot from the outside and missed off the front side of the rim. You're thinking the Bears are going to want to go in transition here, but just lose the numbers. Cottrell with 2, just misses. We have been up and down the floor so far. Everybody's been moving all over the place. The ball hasn't really been taken out of bounds just yet, so everybody's running all over the floor. So this is a break for everybody. Catch their breath for a second and get ready to rock and roll once again. Ball's going to be passed in to Serenity Jockway. She's looking to call a play right here. Ball's getting rotated around for a backside pass that's going to be scored by number 35, Reagan Berry. Tecumseh's on a 6-2 run right now. As they get another turnover, the Bears need to play some pretty good defense here, slow this down. So it looks like a high screen. Ball's taken out. They're trying to find it inside right now. Just off the back of the rim, shooting to the front. Steely's going to take the ball up. Ball's passed outside. You know she's going to shoot that one. Just barely misses. That should stay Noble ball. It looked like it was off the leg of a Tecumseh player, So Emerson Tugas is checking in, and she's checking out Landry Barefoot. This is kind of a smaller group for the Noble Bears, not having Landry Barefoot to rebound the ball and really play inside. You got 4 guards on the floor. Find Cottrell inside. She throws up a hook shot, just misses. Ball's passed out for 3 points. Just also draws the front of the rim. And I'm thinking that's going to be a jump ball is what they're saying. That should stay Noble Bear possession. Checking into the game is number 32, Chantel Evans, and she's checking out number 35, Reagan Berry. Ball's getting moved around. The Bears have had some pretty good looks up to this point, just kind of drawn different sides of the rim. Can't seem to take the top off just yet, even though they got 2. There's a high screen. Tuga, so you could tell she really wanted to shoot that one. So that's a good pass to the corner. Landry again, there she is. Landry Landry George, for 3 points. Your score is now Noble Bears 5, Tecumseh 6, as Tecumseh takes the ball down the floor. Bunch of screening going on by the Savages. It seems like the Bears are being pretty disciplined. It's a shot and just draws the backboard. Bears have numbers here, and I'm thinking they're going to take it down the floor. George again, just barely misses on the backside of the rim. Tecumseh takes it up with a little pace. Another 3-pointer, and it just hits the backside of the rim. Seems for a fight down there for the ball, and I'm thinking we'll see who they said that's going to be Tecumseh basketball, and they're going to take it out on the baseline. Ball's up top. Finds a cutter inside for 3 more points. There's a jump shot. That's number 11. That is going to be Kenzie Warden. She's going to have 2 more points from the top of the key. Pass back outside, didn't like what she saw. Cottrell drives the rim and just misses on 3 sides of the rim. That's going to be a foul. We'll see who they call that on. They're going to call that on number 10. That's going to be J.C. Vincent, her first foul. And that's going to be a shooting foul, so that's going to put number 1, Serenity Jockway, the line for 2 free throws here. She makes her first one. Your score is now Noble Bears 5, Tecumseh 9. She takes a spin, takes a dribble, 2 of them, 3 of them. Shooting a score. It's another free throw for Jockway. Yeah, Tugas finds Steely back inside, cutting the lane. It's going to just barely miss. Tecumseh's once again going to take it down the floor. 3 points up and misses the front of the rim. I think if you're the Noble Bears here, you need to really try and find a look that you like. That's going to be a travel by Tugas. You can tell she was frustrated. She got tripped up by a Tecumseh player, and that's going to be a turnover for the Noble Bears. Checking into the game is Landry Barefoot, and she's going to be checking out Emerson Tugas. Also checked into the game is Hayden George. Ball's just up top. A lot of movement going on around. Ball's outside for 3 points. That's going to be scored. That's number 5, Cadence Oliver. She's going to have 3. That's going to be a turnover by the Noble Bears, just slapped away by a Tecumseh player. It's once again going to be Tecumseh basketball, and that's going to be a timeout by Lindsey Vandenberg. So I'm thinking we're going to take that with them as well, and we'll be back here on NobleBears.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, we are back here with NobleBears.tv. The Bears have just called timeout, I think, to recollect a little bit. They've had a lot of shots at the rim that I thought they liked, and they just haven't seemed to gone in yet. So Landry George is checked back into the game. Excuse me, no, Hayden George is back into the game along with Landry Barefoot, Taryn Cottrell, Rayleigh Steely, and Landry George. So those are going to be your 5 on the floor right now for the Noble Bears. They're going to call a double dribble on number 1, Serenity Jockway, and that's going to bring it Noble Bears basketball. Ball's going to be passed in while Steely calls a play. A lot of movement coming around. Cottrell's going to catch it up top. Finds George for 3 that she likes. And I think they called a shooting foul. I think they're going to call that on number 1, it seems. That's Serenity Jockway. She's going to pick up her first. And I believe Landry was at the free throw line, or at the three-point line, so she's going to get 3 shots here at free throws. George just misses her first one. Yeah, she's going to take 2 dribbles here, 3 dribbles here. She's going to step up and just draw both sides of the rim again. This rim has not been nice to the Noble Bears so far. There's 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Your score is Noble 5, Tecumseh 13. Number 1 is checked out of the game. That is Serenity Jockway, and checked in is number 5. So George makes the 3rd one, and the score is now 6-13. A little pump fake by Tecumseh. Ball's just going to be taken right back up top. Ball's outside for 3 points. Tecumseh's really liked that shot so far. That's a putback by Kensley Warden off the missed 3-pointer. I'm thinking they're going to call a travel on the Bears again. The Bears are doing something that the refs just don't like, and they've called them now for 3 or 4 travels. So Tecumseh's taking the ball down the floor. There's 15 seconds left. They may look for a last shot. If not, they'll give it right back to the Bears for 1 more. It's a good defensive play by the Noble Bears. I'm not sure what they're calling here. It looks like a foul is on 32 for a push for Tecumseh. That is Chantel Evans. She's going to pick up her first. So it's Noble basketball with 5 seconds left. Steely's just going to let it roll. Finds George for the 3. Just barely misses. Your score at the first quarter is going to be your Noble Bears 6, Tecumseh 15. So we're going to take the quarter with them, and we'll be back on NobleBears.tv.
Your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, and we're back. It seems like the cheerleaders are throwing some footballs to kids. I didn't fill you guys in on a big old scream by him. The principal there at Hubbard let out a big old scream, or made him let out a big old scream. He asked them to be as loud as they could, and they sure were. So this place got really loud, really fast. So Bears talking a few things over, seeing what they can do to find a way to make sure the ball goes in the bucket. They've had the shots they've wanted. They just haven't fallen just yet. And that comes with just not playing a whole bunch over the break. I think it's all right. It's going to be a foul on Steely. I don't think that'll be a shooting foul. They're going to call it on the floor. So that's going to be her first foul. Ball's going to be taken baseline by Tecumseh. Just an easy pass in. She's posted up after just passing it in. That's a rebound by Landry Barefoot, one of the best rebounders on the team. Makes her make a decision. Georgia's going to put up a three. Just misses, and Tecumseh has possession. That's going to be Noble Bear basketball. Is a great play by Rayleigh Steely right there, just to get in the way. Never touched her hands or anything, but it hit number 11's hands. That's Kinsley Warden, and she just knocked it out of bounds. So Bears got the ball up top. Yeah, Cottrell surveying the floor, kind of seeing what she's got. Sees some movement by George she likes, and just draws the backboard and the rim again. The ball cannot seem to go in the bucket for the Noble Bears. Savages have it up top, passes up a shot. They're gonna call Rayleigh Steely for a push. It's gonna be her second foul. So it should be Tecumseh ball just on the baseline. Ball's passed up top. Savages are playing it nice and smooth until they take a three and knocks it down. That's number 1, Serenity Jockway. She's going to have 3 points just then. Bears need to try and find a way to score here no matter what. Trell looks to drive the lane. She's George inside. I think they missed her just a second late, but that's a good putback by Landry Barefoot. That's 2 points for her. Those are great 2 points for the Noble Bears, knowing that Tecumseh was on a big run and they were able to cut it back down a little bit. So Tecumseh shoots a three and just misses. It's a rebound by him. Ball right by the free throw line. That's good. That's number 12, Samantha Swaggart. She's going to pick up 2 points. That's going to be a foul, and that is on number 0. That's Jaden Wilson. She's going to pick up her first foul today. Checking into the game for the Savages is number 35, Reagan Berry, and she's checking out number 32, Chantel Evans. Trail surveys the floor, finds Steely. George is outside. I'm thinking they're going to call a push or a hand check. They're going to call that on number 35. That's going to be Reagan Berry. She's going to pick up her first. Ball's taken out baseline, trying to find a screen there. Find Cottrell inside, back out to George for 3 points. Knocks it down. Landry George with a three-pointer. Ball got moved up the floor really fast, but they're going to take it right back out and slow things down again. Big-time rebound by Landry Barefoot. That's a great rebound to have. Landry George is now taking it up the floor. It finds Cottrell inside. Tries to get a pass off and just has some hands reaching in. It's a bucket by number 11. That's Kinsley Warden. She's going to pick up 2 points. It looks like they're digging in, hands all over the place. So she's going to find Cottrell outside. These refs are definitely letting them play. There's been definitely some hand checks and some hand movement from both sides, and they're definitely letting them play. So that's a shoot and a miss by Cottrell, and the Savages are going to take it down the floor. It's a good defensive play by Taryn Cottrell, and there's going to be a foul down low. I'm thinking they're going to call that on number 0 for the Savages. Jaden Wilson, excuse me, that's going to be her second. She's going to get checked out for number 5. That is Cadence Oliver. So Landry Barefoot is also checking out, and checking back into the game is Emerson Tugas, number 14. So Steely looks to Vandenberg, ready to call a play. Tugas just outside, finding George for 3 points. Just draws every way around the rim, does a little fishbowl, and hops right back out. It's a shot by number 1, that's Serenity Jockway, and she knocks it down for 3. It's her second one of this quarter. That's going to be a shooting foul. I'm thinking they're going to call that on gold 5. That's Cadence Oliver. So that's going to put Taryn Cottrell at the line for 2 free throws here. Cottrell spins it, bounces it, and just hits the backside of the rim. She's going to miss her first one. Checking back into the game is number 10, J.C. Vincent, and she'll be subbing out guard number 0, Rayleigh Steely. And she makes her second one. Tecumseh's taking the ball back down. Looking to find something here. I think they're trying to set something up to find the ball inside, because there's been a couple of shots by Tecumseh just then that they've liked all day until just now, and they passed it up. But they're going to like that one and miss that one. So it's a rebound and a steal. The ball's just missed off the other side of the rim. Another rebound by Tecumseh. A 3-point shot and a 3-point make. That is Kinsley Ward, and she's going to make a 3-pointer right there. And Coach Vandenberg is going to call a timeout here. The Bears just haven't rebounded the ball super great so far to this point. Tecumseh's had a couple of chances back at it. But you think about it, and the Bears have had every look that they like. They should have about 40 or 50 points. But the ball just for some reason has not wanted to go into the rim. So there's been some great shots by the Noble Bears. So there's a game playing up top on the Jumbotron. I wish you guys could see that. We're going to follow the A&W logo. So Cubs are moving around. So you can see all the kids out on the other side just completely looking up in awe. So I'm sure with this place, with the renovation of the den and the newly made den, they just absolutely love it. And this feels like an Oklahoma City Thunder game to them. So this is big time for them. The Cubs are moving around. You hear all these kids yelling a number. This is good stuff right here. This is what it's all about. High school basketball, getting a bunch of kids following you and give the chance. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing everybody say 2. That's what I'm thinking, and it is 2. So Noble basketball, back to talking about some basketball. Yeah, Tugas is on the outside. George is looking to get trapped, and they're going to call, I think they're calling out of bounds on Landry George. It's going to be Tecumseh ball. The ball is going to be passed in. It's a 3-point shot and a 3-point make. That's number 12. That would be Samantha Swaggart. She's going to pick up 2 points. Georgia's got the ball outside and finds Cottrell. Noble Bears are moving around a little bit, finding some motion. Cottrell just loses the ball, but then gains it back and takes a shot at it. There's a pass back outside for 2 points. It's going to be missed off both sides of the rim. And I'm thinking that's going to be Noble Bear basketball. Rayleigh Steely's checking into the game, and she's checking out Taryn Cottrell. Also checking into the game is number 32, that's Chantel Evans. She hasn't checked in just yet, excuse me. I thought they were going to let her, but they didn't just yet. It's a skip pass to Tugas. Steely for 3 points. Just misses off the front of the rim. Bears are looking to play some really good defense here. Find a way to close this gap. There's a minute 45 left. That's a shoot and a miss by the Savages. And a rebound by them. So it's a great steal by Rayleigh Steely. Looks to do an awesome Euro step. And George is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. That was one heck of a behind the back, take it back in front of you, pass it to your friend type of pass. That was awesome. So I'm not sure who they called that foul on, but Landry George is going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. George is going to make her first one. Chantel Evans is now checking in, and she's checking out number 35, Reagan Berry. Checking back in is Taryn Cottrell, and she's checking out Hayden George. George stands at the free throw line, gets the ball, takes a couple of bounces, and shoots and scores. Second one's good. Bears are looking to put quite a bit of pressure on. Find a skip pass around is a great defensive play by Cottrell. Bears are now flying all over the place. And they're going to call a foul. We'll see who that's on. They're going to call that on Emerson Tugas, number 14. And she's going to be called for a foul there, her first one. Chantel Evans is on the line, looking to shoot 2. Yeah, takes a look at the rim, bounces it a few times, and misses just on the front side of the rim. Takes another look at it. A few more bounces and a good spin. Man, another fishbowl. These rims have not been kind today on any free throws or buckets. So Cottrell's looking to change that right now as she looks to find a gap. That's going to be Noble Bear basketball, just a block by the Tecumseh Savages. Cottrell's going to take it from out of bounds as the Bears set up for a play. Landry George makes a good cut at it. Back out to Cottrell for 3 points. Just off the backside of the rim. Savages are going to look to run in transition here with about 35 seconds left. It's a good pass by number 11, and scoring that bucket is Chantel Evans. So the Bears are going to have another look at it here with about 20 seconds left. Looking to run a play here. Some pretty good defense by the Savages right now. George goes baseline. Back out to Tugas. Back in. Yeah, this is good offense right here by the Noble Bears as the ball moves around. A good rebound by Cottrell. And just off the right side of the rim. Your score right now at the half is the Noble Bears 14, Tecumseh Savages 33. The ball just hasn't really wanted to go in yet for the Noble Bears. They've had a bunch of great looks and just can't seem to find it. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back on NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we are back here with NobleBears.tv, and we are joined with Coach Bradley. Coach Bradley, how are you doing today, sir?
Doing great, Chili.
Very good. Very excited for a good basketball game today. You guys are going to be playing Bridge Creek. Before we start that, though, tell us about kind of some basketball you played over the break and how that went.
We played a festival here, had a team from Texas come up, and they beat us. They were really, really good defensively, and they kind of got us by 12. Couldn't make free throws in the fourth quarter, hurt us. And then we beat Beggs, who they were in the state championship game last year in 3A, and they were really talented. We just played a lot harder than they did and knocked them off.
Yeah, Beggs is quite the basketball team. I remember watching them make a great run at it and actually ended up winning it. So who was another team you guys played? Didn't you guys have one more just as the break first started?
Yes, we played. We went to Lilacs. I think that was our last game before the break on the road.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing you guys playing Bishop McGinnis as well.
Oh, yes, we scrimmaged Bishop McGinnis over the break.
Okay.
And that was really good for us. They're ranked number 5 in the state. We played really, really well against them most every quarter and beat them several quarters.
Very, very good to hear. So, question for you really quick. Explain what the keys to today's game are. Now that it's the first game back and things are kind of getting into a big-time groove here going into the late part of the season.
I think that we need to get off to an early start. We need to make some shots early so that we can extend our defense and put pressure on them. And if we can do that, I think we can play a style that we want to play that will be really effective for us in this game. So probably scoring early, trying to get pressure on them, try to take them out of what they're trying to do on offense.
Yeah, I think that's a great key to the game, especially scoring early coming out of a break. That gives you a lot of confidence moving forward throughout the tournament that we're playing in this weekend. So another question for you. What's one way you plan to keep changing the culture moving forward since you've had a lot of success here so far, and this is just your second year? What's one way you want to keep moving the culture forward?
I think just, the great thing is, like my son, my assistant coach is at our middle school, and then I coach my 6th graders. So we're teaching those kids what our expectations are, getting kids excited about, basketball. And, Chili, we got a lot of multi-sport athletes.
Right.
And so just making them competitive so that they're good on the football field and baseball field and basketball court, and just trying to raise expectations.
Yeah, so you're not changing just the culture of basketball. You're setting all these multi-sport athletes up to change the culture in football as well as baseball as well as track and every other sport here.
It makes me pretty proud and happy whenever I go to a football game and I'm watching my basketball guys doing really, really well, or baseball field, and watch them compete and winning, because, winning breeds winning. So it doesn't matter what it is.
Right, exactly. And you have a great basketball player in Brandon Harper, who led the state, as well as Trevor Wardrop in receiving yards. So
they had 2 great years.
Yeah, awesome years. Last question for you, kind of a fun question. What's the greatest sports movie or coaching movie you've ever watched?
Oh, Lord.
I know there's a bunch of good ones. I got one in particular, but what's your favorite of all time?
I love Hoosiers, obviously, but I loved, because of the historical impact, I love Remember the Titans as well.
One of the greatest movies of all time. I'd watch that before every single football game I played in Little League, so yeah. I know that's a good one. You forgot to throw Coach Carter into the mix, though.
Well, the fact is I took my team to Coach Carter one time to watch that, and afterwards my guys who were somewhat African-American, they called me the white Coach Carter. so I took that as a compliment.
Right. Well, Coach Carter was really good. So, hey, Coach Bradley, thank you so much for joining me,
Thanks,
sir.
Chili.
Always
Appreciate
a pleasure to have
you. All
you.
right, thank you.
Every single halftime of the girls' game that plays, Coach Bradley always loves to come in and do an interview, and I love getting the chance to talk to him. So what a great coach he is, and this is his second year, and last year was his first year. He took the Noble Bears to a regional playoff game, so just really close, about one game away from going to the state championship. So we're going to take a quick break here on NobleBears.tv, and we will be right back. All right, just a quick break for us. We wanted you guys to see all these kids dancing. They were getting the chance to be on the Jumbotron, and that's always fun for them anytime. I know as a kid, if I saw my face on a Jumbotron, I would just be shocked and astonished. So that's good stuff for them. We're watching it right now. All these kids are just dancing their little hearts out. So hopefully they'll be tired once they're done with the basketball game, and they'll get the chance to go home and take a nap if school's out. So the Lady Bears are taking the floor. Tecumseh's already taken the floor. They're going to look to shoot a couple of shots here and kind of find a little groove. So we're going to – I think we're playing another game here up on the Jumbotron. We're going to watch this as well while both teams warm up here. There's a couple of hot dogs dancing around. I'm thinking we got to find who's who. We got to keep track of one again. So we're moving all around. We got ketchup, we got jalapeno, and we got relish. And last but not least, we got onions. So I'm thinking it's almost like a race, I'm thinking. Oh, and we got mustard. This is always fun. You see all these kids looking up, and they're just laughing away and shouting for whoever they're voting for to win. This is good stuff. So both teams, though, don't look too worried about anything else going on. They're looking really focused into their game, ready to put up a few shots and hopefully make them rain here in this next half for both sides. We'll see who the winner is of this race, and we got jalapeno. Jalapeno is the winner, so that's funny. That's good stuff. He's a bunch of kids being all loud. So the Bears are looking to rack the basketballs, and they're ready to talk to Vandenberg, kind of get a game plan going into this second half. Truthfully, I think the Bears have played a great game so far. I think the only thing that's been just the problem is not being able to score the basketball. They've had great looks at the bucket, and they've had shots that they've wanted. You can tell because they're upset when they're not going in. But I think that'll just be the key to this next second half is just finding a way to make the ball fall in the bucket no matter what. So, and the Bears will also need to rebound the ball. There was quite a few offensive rebounds by Tecumseh, which gave them chances to put up some second-point shots. I'm pretty sure Tecumseh probably had 12 or 14 points alone in just second-point shots. So I think that'll be a big key for the Noble Bears, rebounding the ball in this second half and taking care of the basketball. So the Bears are walking out on the floor. They look ready to go. Tecumseh's walking out on the floor. They look ready to go. We're in for a good second half of basketball. The score is Noble Bears 14. Your Tecumseh Savages 33. And we are about to kick off this second quarter. Or this third quarter, excuse me, second half. Eight minutes is set. It looked like they inbounded the ball and then called the time. I'm not sure. Something went just wrong here. I'm not sure what happened, but there we go. Play is resumed now. And the ball's passed out on the wing. They're going to call a jump ball on that. But I think that's going to be Tecumseh Savage possession. Yeah, Landry George is looking to play defense at half court. Gets a screen up top. Another high screen and a three-pointer shot. Just misses the front side of the rim. So she's going to jump out of bounds, and it's going to be Noble Bears basketball. You can tell Steely really wants to score some points early. She's got to find a way to get her team into the right spot and make sure that the ball goes into the basket. Bunch of different looks. Big-time skip pass. Trail goes to the bucket, puts up a hook shot, and just hits the backboard. It's looking like that's going to be a travel because the Tecumseh player had jumped and then came back down. So it's going to be Noble basketball. Ball just misses by Cottrell. And this time it's going to be Tecumseh basketball. The Savages are going to take it up. Looks like a high screen set on Steely. Reagan Berry's got the ball, and she's going to set a high screen as well. Looks just like a lot of screening and rolling from the Tecumseh Savages right now. So they're gonna call a foul. That's gonna be on. We'll see who that's called on. I'm thinking that's gonna be number 25, Taryn Cottrell. She's gonna pick up a foul right there. That is gonna be her first of the day. So that's gonna put number 11, Kensley Warden, to the line. She makes her first one. Takes a spin, takes a bounce, takes a spin, and just hits the rim 3 times. That was crazy. So she's going to miss her second. So George is taking it up the floor. Cottrell shoots a 3-pointer and makes it fall straight through the bucket. That's 3 points for Taryn Cottrell. Almost just an awesome steal. They're going to call it a steal. It's going to be a turnover by the Tecumseh Savages, and that's going to be Noble Bear basketball. So Steely's going to take the ball up the floor. The Bears are looking to make a run now. Need to score some more points here and close down the gap. Barefoot makes a pass that hits a Tecumseh player's hands, and she misses just off the rim. Great rebound by Barefoot to make it up. That's going to be a jump ball. It should be Noble Bears basketball this time. So the Bears are going to keep possession. Keep moving forward, and Steely's going to take it down the floor here. Some screening going on, moving around. It seems like Tecumseh's playing a 2-3 zone, kind of really rotating in some gaps. Great bucket by J.C. Vincent. Completely splits the gap of 2 Tecumseh players and finds a way to the bucket. What a great basket by J.C. Vincent. A lot of high screening and rolling. That's going to be a timeout on Tecumseh. They're going to take their first timeout of the day, I believe. And we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back here on NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right. Welcome back to NobleBears.tv. Tecumseh's going to be inbounding the ball right here. Tecumseh gets it in, looks to make a lob pass, and it hit a bunch of hands, and they're going to call it Tecumseh basketball. So Tecumseh will keep possession, and they're going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Yeah, it makes a pass in. Great defense by Cottrell. Putting a lot of pressure on the ball early. It's a shot from the free throw line and a miss just off the front of the rim. They're going to call that Tecumseh basketball again. Just clipped a player's hands from the Noble Bears. Inbounding the ball is number 11, Kensley Warden. She's looking to make a pass in. That's going to be 2 points for number 0, Jaden Wilson. George takes a 3. Good pass in. Ball's moving around like crazy. Tecumseh's going to take possession, looking to kind of slow it down as they jog it up the court. Tecumseh's being patient with it. It's going to be a foul. I think she got caught reaching a little bit. That's Steely picking up her 3rd foul today. Steely's going to come right back around and play defense on the inbounder. Missed bucket by number 11. The Bears are going to take it in transition here. Cottrell's going to go coast to coast and go get 2 shots at the free throw line. I'm thinking they're going to call a block on number 35. That is Reagan Berry. She's going to pick up her second. So Taryn Cottrell's going to go to the line, looking to shoot 2 free throws here. Takes a spin at it, probably a few bounces, and a made basket. Just misses. Araceli Martinez is checking into the game, and she's checking out number 0, Rayleigh Steely. So Cottrell's going to look to redeem herself here this time. Takes a few bounces. Finds the middle of the net and right through it. There's a wide open Tecumseh player. I think a little miscommunication, and that's a bucket by number 0, Jaden Wilson, picking up 2 more points. Vincent looks to go to the hole. Barefoot takes a shot, just finds the front of the rim. Great steal by J.C. Vincent, and she's going to get the and one look at it. Great job by J.C. Vincent, scoring her 4th points of the quarter. That foul's going to be on number 11. That's Kensley Warden. She's going to pick up her first. J.C. Vincent's going to go to the line to look and finish the old-fashioned 3-point play. Perfect free throw by J.C. Vincent. 3 points for her. Tecumseh is going to take it up nice and slow. Look to change things around a little bit. Your score is Noble 23, Tecumseh 38. 3-pointers thrown up, and it's rebounded by Araceli Martinez. J.C. Vincent's going to take it down the floor with some pace. Takes a jump shot. Great look at a jump shot. Hits 2 sides of the rim and just happens to bounce out. Backside skip pass and a made layup by number 12, Samantha Swaggart. She's going to pick up 2 points. George looks to get a high screen. They're going to call a foul. I'm thinking that's going to be on number 12, Samantha Swaggart, for a reaching foul or a hand check. Now checking into the game is number 3 and number 5. They'll be checking out. Number 0 and number 12 checking out is Jaden Wilson and Samantha Swaggart. J.C. Vincent's going to take a 3. Just happens to draw the front of the rim. It's going to stay Noble Bear possession just off the hands of Tecumseh. Araceli Martinez is going to take the ball from out of bounds. Finds JC down low, back out to George. Just hits both sides of the rim. Araceli Martinez playing defense on the ball all the way down the floor. That's a made bucket by number 32, Chantel Evans, for 2 points. Hayden George with a shot at the bucket. Just misses. Tecumseh's running back in transition. Ball's taken right back up top after they couldn't get anything inside. Bears take possession and a fight for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and I'm thinking that's going to be Tecumseh possession. So they should have the ball baseline. Number 3's got it up top. 3-pointer by, that's going to be just off the front of the rim. And a race for the ball, can't get there in time. It's going to be Noble Bear basketball. Bears take it down the floor. Finds Vincent on the wing. Back out to Vincent. Makes a cut to the rim. Takes a jump shot at it and just hits a couple sides of the rim. Kick out and a three-pointer missed by Tecumseh. Rebound by him, another miss. And I'm thinking Noble Bear basketball. It's hard to see a couple of these things every now and then with people moving around, and you can never really tell what, so you got to wait on a call from a ref. So I know they see it way better than any of us do. So George looks for a play. Gets something called as the Bears set up. Martinez clears out, brings Vincent up top. It's a turnover by the Noble Bears. Tecumseh's taking it in transition. It's going to look to be a travel by Tecumseh. It's going to be Noble Bear basketball. Checking back into the game right now is Rayleigh Steely, and she's going to be checking out Araceli Martinez. So Araceli Martinez came in, played some good minutes while Steely took a breather, and now she's ready to rock and roll. J.C. Vincent debates a three-pointer, decides not to take it. It's going to be Noble Bear basketball still. Checking into the game is number 12, and that'll be checking out number 32, Chantel Evans. Vincent's going to take the ball from out of bounds. Finds Steely just up top. George inside, turn around, and 2 points for Hayden George. Her first 2 points of the day. It was a quick jump shot by Tecumseh, and they got it right back. And they're going to make 2 points from just below the free throw line. That's number 12, Samantha Swaggart, picking up 2 points. J.C. Vincent looks to go to the rim. And they're going to call a block on, we can't see who that is just yet. All I know is J.C. Vincent's going to the line for 2 shots. They're going to call that on number 12, Samantha Swaggart. It's going to be her second foul. Bears are lined up in the blocks as J.C. shoots free throws, and Vandenberg talks to Steely and George over on the sideline. Vincent looks to make her second one, takes a couple dribbles, and finds the middle of the net. There's 25 seconds left here in this game. Tecumseh's moving down the floor pretty quick. We call a foul on J.C. Vincent. She's going to pick up her second of the day, and that is going to put number 3, Sadie Boatman, to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and sits on the rim for a second and just falls off. Her second shot is put up, and it is good. Checking into the game now is number 0, and she's checking out number 11. That's Kensley Warden checking out. Bears take it up the floor. George looks to find a pass, can't find it. Ball's moved around a little bit, a 2-point layup from Tecumseh. Steely takes a shot, knocks it down right at the buzzer for 3 points. What a bucket by Rayleigh Steely to finish that quarter, give themselves some motivation moving into the fourth quarter. Great shot by Rayleigh Steely right there at the buzzer. We're going to take a quick break here on NobleBears.tv. We'll be back with the action in just a second.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
We are back here on NobleBears.tv. The Bears take it just out of bounds, ready to start the fourth quarter. Your score is Noble 28, Tecumseh 47, with now 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to play. Vincent finds George up top for 3 points. Just barely misses off the front side of the rim. Some good moves by number 5 and a layup thrown up. Just misses. George is going to get the rebound. She's going to look to go pretty fast with this one in transition here. Vincent slows down and throws it up top. Vincent takes a 3. Great hustle play by Rayleigh Steely. You can tell she wants the ball, looking at the other side. Thinks about shooting it, decides not to. George takes a jump shot, gets fouled by number 5. That's Cadence Oliver. She's going to pick up her second, and that's going to put Landry George to the line for 2 points. 2 free throws, excuse me. Knock on wood, don't say it too quick, but 2 points hopefully. So there's her first one. And she gets the ball from the ref. Takes a couple bounces and knocks it down for her second one. 2 points for Landry George. Checking into the game is Emerson Tugas, number 14, and she will be checking out Hayden George, number 23. Great play by Taryn Cottrell. She's throwing the ball up the floor. The Bears had some numbers. She's going to take a jump shot. Just misses. Tecumseh is now back, going the other way. Number 1 goes all the way to the rim and finds it inside. She's going to pick up 2 points. That's Serenity Jockway. Sealy finds Vincent in the middle. Cottrell gets a 3-point look. Great rebound and another great shot. Just misses. Great, another rebound. Ball's up top. Another 3-point attempt. Just misses once again. The Bears have struggled all day to find a way to make the ball go into the rim. They've had every single look they've wanted, just haven't been able to make it fall. So that always happens when you take a little bit of time off. It's going to be a foul on number 14, Emerson Tugas. She's going to pick up her second foul of the day, and that's going to put Reagan Berry to the line for 2 free throws. She shoots, and she scores her first one. Checking out is number 3 and number 0, and that checked in number 12 and number 5, I believe. And she makes her second one, and she's going to be checked out for Chantel Evans. Vincent's going to inbound the ball to Steely. There's 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Your Noble Bears 31, Tecumseh Savages 51. Tries to find George in the middle. Ball's just deflected. Finds a pass inside. Good defensive play, just a great shot by Chantel Evans. So she was able to find a way to get around to the rim and score right there. Trell goes inside and is going to get 2 free throws at it. That foul is going to be on number 12. That is Samantha Swaggart. She's going to pick up her 3rd foul. Cottrell shoots and scores her first free throw. Cottrell shoots her second and scores her second. 2 points for Taryn Cottrell. Bears go into a press and Tecumseh breaks it. Finds Evans down low and scores another 2 points. Bears are looking to move pretty quick now to cut down on the lead. Vincent takes a 2-pointer. Just draws the back of the rim. That's a great save by number 11 and an easy bucket by number 5. Cadence Oliver going to pick up 2 points. Ball's moved around pretty quick for the Bears. Finds Cottrell up top. They're going to call Taryn Cottrell for a walk. That's going to be Tecumseh ball. Ball's passed up the floor. Jump shot by number 11 just misses. Bears take possession. Ball's passed to Tugas, who didn't look to expect it, almost clipped her. Good shot by J.C. Vincent, just misses. It's going to be almost a steal, I'm thinking, and a timeout by Tecumseh. So the coach is going to take a quick timeout just to make sure his team keeps possession. We'll be back here on NobleBears.tv.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, welcome back. Your score is Noble 33, Tecumseh 57 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The Bears are looking to score a few more points here, find some way to cut back into this lead and make a couple of stops on defense. Tecumseh's played really good defense so far to this point. I think it's really just come down to the reason why the Bears don't have the lead is because they haven't scored the ball like I know they know how to. So it's looking like it's going to be Noble basketball, hit out by number 11, Kensley Warden. The Bears are going to inbound it. That was a good turnover off the inbound. Steely's having Vincent clear. Good pass, a good shot, and just off the front of the rim. Another great look at the bucket. Right back to playing defense for the Noble Bears. Shots up and missed. And it's looking to be Noble Bear basketball once again. Steely's coming up the floor pretty quick. Finds Cottrell, excuse me. Good rebound by the Noble Bears as J.C. Vincent's going to take it right back out. They're going to call a foul on number 5 for a push or a hold down on the arm is I think what he was saying. So that should possibly put the Noble Bears in the bonus, and that'll be a 1-and-1 for J.C. Vincent. Cadence Oliver's, that's her third foul today. So she's checking out, as well as number 12, Samantha Swaggart. And checked into the game looks to be number 23 and number 3. That would be Emily Gage and Sadie Boatman. J.C. Vincent makes her first 1-and-1. Looks to make her second out of the 2. And does exactly just that, 2 points for J.C. Vincent. Good defense in the backcourt for the Noble Bears. Evans gets a shot at a layup, just misses. Ball's passed out to George. She's got a wide open look. Just hits the side of the rim. fight for the ball, and Taryn Cottrell is going to get called for a foul. It's going to be her second today. Tecumseh is going to inbound this ball from the side court, the back court, and Georgia's going to play defense as she comes up the floor. Tecumseh has the ball in the corner. Ball's on the other wing now. Ball's been rotated. Getting moved around pretty quick for the Savages. Three-point shot and a deep rebound for Tecumseh. Another shot at three, same spot, and a different result this time. Serenity Jockway picking up a three-pointer. It's a shoot at the rim and just misses. Ball's passed up the floor pretty quick, tipped away by Cottrell. That's going to stay Tecumseh basketball. Checking into the game is number 20, Katie Overstreet, and she's going to be checking out number 11, Ashlyn Tooley. Checking in for your Noble Bears and his entirely new group, you have number 15, Arceli Martinez. Let's see who else you have. I'm sorry. I don't believe we have a number 12 on the roster. I do apologize. Checked us into the game also is Marshall Taylor, number 34. Hayden George is checked into the game. And Emerson Tugas is checked into the game. So it's a new lineup for the Noble Bears. That ball's missed and rebounded by him. Martinez takes the ball up the floor, finds Tugas on the corner, puts up a three-pointer. Just hits the front of the rim. Tecumseh passes it up again, and a steal by the Noble Bears. So Martinez is going to take it up a second time. We're going to look around, find Hayden George. Backside pass, great backside pass. It's going to be a jump ball that should be Tecumseh possession. The Noble Bears had the last one, so. There's a minute 18 left. Tecumseh takes it down the floor. Scores 35-60. And you're thinking Tecumseh is going to kind of hold it around a little bit, maybe put up a shot or two, but hold on to it for the most part. So Marshall Taylor moves her feet. Tooks comes out to play defense. Great teamwork and team help by the Noble Bears right now, playing some pretty good defense. Ball's rebounded by the Bears, so I'm thinking they're going to try and go score really quick. So it's going to stay Noble Bear possession. Some subs coming in for the Savages, number 13 and number 22. That is Kaylee Lewis, and I don't think we have a 22 for the Tecumseh Savages roster either. I do apologize. Number 12 has the ball, passes it to 15, finds George inside, and just off the backboard. Savages have the ball up top. You would think with about 15 seconds they wouldn't be taking a shot. You'd think they just kind of hold on to it, and it kind of looks like that's what they're doing right now. So the Bears are still playing some pretty tough defense. But Tecumseh's just going to hold on to the ball, let this clock run out. And that is going to be it for game one of the fourth annual Dental Lodge Classic. Tecumseh Savages win 60 to Noble Bears' 35. So we are going to close this game up pretty quick. I'm sure there's not exactly a ton of time for the Noble Bears to warm up. We're going to get the boys' game set up. Appreciate you guys watching the girls' game, and we're always happy to support. And we're going to close this up. You guys join us right back. We're going to be hosting the boys' game here in just a second. So you guys have a great rest of your day if you are done watching. If not, we will see you. And go Bears.